All right, so we're diving headfirst into L.J. Hoyland's debut novel, The Huntsman of Red Scope City. And let me tell you, Red Scope City sounds like a delightful place. The author describes it as a broken, ungovernable metropolis, absolutely brimming with divine corruption and destitute poverty. Sounds like a vacation brochure, doesn't it?
Oh, a real gem. Carjackings are more prevalent there than anywhere else in the UK, and local officials warn women not to wear expensive items or promiscuous clothing out of fear. It's basically a lawless feral country within Britain, and our main man Jack is right in the thick of it.
You're right. So Jack Harrison, our protagonist, is fresh out of the army after serving 2 tours in Afghanistan. He's back in Red Scope, this swamp of crime, and he's not exactly looking to save the world initially. He takes a job with Barry Worthington, a notorious payday loan shark who profits from the city's misery. Also, Red Scope is suffering from high unemployment and has seen an influx of gang crime, essentially turning the streets into battlefields.
And it's not just any job. Barry Worthington, who, by the way, has a tower named after himself, narcissistically, of course, runs a business that's a front for much shadier dealings. Jack, coming back from war, is trying to find his footing, but his knees ache like ancient ruins, as the author puts it. He's a damaged man, even before things get really wild. We also learn that Mayor Anker's pleas for government help have been ignored.
Exactly. He's already carrying a lot. And then he reconnects with his first love, Lisa Worthington, Barry's daughter. It's this messy, complicated history where she blames him for abandoning her when she was struggling with addiction. Jack is immediately pulled back into emotional turmoil. Also, Barry Worthington, despite being publicly seen as a Robin Hood figure for providing jobs, is actually deep in the criminal underworld and has police officers on his payroll.
Yeah, like he needed more on his plate than just the general post-war existential dread. Barry, his godfather, then drops a bombshell. He needs Jack to make someone disappear. Raul Perez, a former employee, is threatening to expose Barry's dirty secrets. Barry and Roy Craven are key figures in the city's power structure, along with Mayor Anker.
And this is where Jack's character really gets tested. He's a soldier, but he's vowed never to take another life after Afghanistan. He tells Barry, "I won't kill him. He'll kidnap him, scare him, but not kill." It's his moral line in the sand.
A line that gets immediately erased when Raul fights back and Jack accidentally kills him in self-defense. The guilt is immense, gnawing at him. He's forced to dispose of the body, clean up the scene with Barry, and the whole thing just drags him deeper into Barry's world.
Which, let's be honest, is probably where Barry wanted him all along. Then Barry, with zero shame, asks Jack to take out Chief Superintendent Ian Stevenson. Jack, understandably, says no. He's done, seen enough, heard enough. He yells, "I work for Worthington Loans, not the mob." Barry also blackmailed him by mentioning what might happen to Lisa.
But Barry twists the knife, reminding him that he's already part of this, hinting at what might happen to Lisa. Jack eventually gives in, muttering, "Consider it done." This moment is key because it truly pushes him toward becoming the huntsman. Ian Stephenson, by the way, is a strange man who focuses on human rights crimes but ignores organized crime.
It's this internal pressure cooker. He's seen the corruption, the injustice, and his own hands are now undeniably dirty. His friend Norman, who's a bit of a cynical pragmatist, practically gives him the green light, saying Red Scope needs a radical to take action. Someone like Jack. Norman also reveals that the UK generally is in a bad state due to high taxation and underfunded public services.
So, with Norman's encouragement and another childhood friend, Danny, a royal engineer, building him a custom suit of armor because, every budding vigilante needs a custom suit, Jack starts his transformation into the masked huntsman. Danny's engineering skills are crucial here, and they also discover Ian Stephenson is receiving payoffs from Barry.
He's literally the nightmare. His first official act as the huntsman involves confronting Ian Stephenson, the chief super, in a bathroom stall while Danny orchestrates a coffee spill to create a distraction. It's this high-tech, slightly comedic initiation into vigilantism.
And he finds out about the Red Tie Club, the true rulers of Red Scope. Jack realizes it's not just Barry, it's an entire system. This deepens his resolve even as Ian Stevenson is found dead, suspiciously labeled as suicide. We also learn that Jack's father, Lester Harrison, is a member of the Red Tie Club and mocks Jack's efforts.
Then comes the ultimate betrayal. Jack discovers his own father, Lester Harrison, is a member of the Red Tie Club. He walks into a meeting expecting to expose Barry, only to have his father mock his dressed-up phony act. That's gotta sting.
It crushes him. His entire mission, his sense of justice, is called into question by the one person he should be able to trust. It sends him into a spiral of guilt and self-doubt, leading to that vivid, horrifying nightmare sequence where he confronts Raoul's death and Lisa's abandonment, experiencing drowning and burning.
The nightmare is a visual representation of all his trauma. It forces him to confront his own actions and his damaged psyche. He's searching for a sign, for guidance. He then seeks out drug users under a bridge to numb the pain, trades money for heroin, and his house is subsequently attacked by Barry's men, forcing him to fight back and embrace the darkness of the Huntsman identity.
Then Norman gets kidnapped, and Jack races to the docks, saving his friend, showing that despite his internal struggles, his core loyalty remains. The final confrontation with Barry and the Worthington Tower is messy, culminating in Barry's arrest, though Barry tried to kill Jack first, which ironically gave Jack clarity.
Jack realizes Red Scope isn't for him anymore. He's changed too much. Norman tells him to leave and only return when he's truly himself. So Jack's journey is this brutal exploration of a man stripped of his former identity, forced into a corrupt world, making tragic, escalating choices. He leaves Red Scope not as a hero, but profoundly changed, seeking a new path. L.J. Hoyland certainly didn't pull any punches with Jack's arc in The Huntsman of Red Scope City.
It's a wild ride. If you found this discussion intriguing, consider sharing this episode with a friend.